Yeah, good morning, Akshay. Good morning. Yeah, let's start our today's session. A very warm welcome and very good morning to you guys. Sorry for this. Sorry for those days which I have not taken a class. Why? Because some technical issues and power issues has been there. So we'll resume our class by today. Today is day 5 session and more important and key role session is going to be this. Yeah. Guys, are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen? Yeah, okay, ma. Yes. Let's begin our session, today's session. Yes. Today I'm going to speak about indentation role. Today I'm more willing. Why? Because the indentation role plays a key role for any logical programming in any language, any programming language. Indentation role plays a key role in indentation means a block of code. Yes. And logical programming, the types of categories of logical programming, and how do we control a program or to execute a program in a certain conditions which we provide to a program is called logical programming. And examples is nothing but a program with a live programming examples, and today's task is going to be placed in assignment. Check it. And let's move ahead. Yes, indentation means nothing a block of code. For example, defining a block of code. Defining a block of code. If you are specifying a for an any for an any code of block of code, there must be a indentation levels. But step first level indentation, second level indentation, likewise so many. We need to print the indentation. We'll have an example. We'll have an example what the indentation error means. See what will be the indentation error. Check it. Have a look how it gets. See. For example, x equals to 9. For n in x, print temporary file. Okay. What will it output? See, int object is not iterative. Yeah, okay. We'll specify a range of 0 to 9 with a step of 2. See, what will be the output means? 0, 22. I'm sorry, here again. The output is 0 to 468. As as we seen in previous sessions, the range how to execute a range program means there will be a parameter start, end, and a step. Likewise, see what will be the error means after a semicolon. If we place a print statement, if we, if we print a print statement without having without having a space in a block of code, will get a syntax error. See, expected and indented block. Indented block means in C program we use a braces, flower brackets as a code of block. There, there will be a no indentation error. In, in Python programming, we don't use any brackets. We don't use any curly brackets or flower brackets. We use only a spaces. When we specify a column, we need to specify indented level. This is an error, indentation level. See, if now we won't get it. Yeah, okay. This is an indentation, and let by moving on slides, you will get an idea how to execute and complete logical program with this indentation error. Without this indentation error, see, in logical programming, we are having two categories, which is control statements and conditional statements. In control statements, we are having a loops. Loops. Loop is nothing but a circle. Loop. Loop is nothing but a circle which we specify start and end point with the conditions. With the conditions. We calling a controls loop is nothing but controlling statements. What the control statements exactly defines means we calling a control statements because of that we specifying start and stop values to perform an operation. To perform an operation, we are using loops again until the condition get false. When the condition gets false, the program will successfully execute. For example, what will be means? See, have here if uh, x equals to 0 and y equals to 9. Let's take it. If, for example, I'm saying for or else we use first statement. Yeah, previous program only. Here, when the program get false means gets condition get false means the number 9 end point. When the condition reaches the end point, the condition get false and the printing of output gets stopped after the condition number 9, as we are specifying endpoint 9. As we are specifying endpoint 9, it checks the value of step. The value of step, next step. See, while seeing a output, you will get an idea. See, have a look here out in output what it is. See, what is a start point here in a range? In a range, we have specified start point as a 0 and end point as a 9. And we are taking a step of 2. From, from 0, step of 2 means we specifying data elements by step 2 elements 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. After 8, we are getting 10. And our end point is 9. Our end point, which is like a condition, which is like a condition. Before 9, it get output. After after 8, the statement get false. So the loop is successfully executed. So the loop has been successfully executed. When a statement get false, which is here statement get false means the end point. When the end point reaches, if our step is needed, it gets output, or else it get false. The entire loop will get false, get true. This one part. And also basically in control statement we specify particular scale which I have shown you 0 to 9 start point and end point. In between the start and end point we are specifying operation, rational operation, which is step 2. Here in a loop will control the data elements to be print. In control statement, to print and data elements, we can also control we can also perform write operation, read operation, remove operation, and also to be update operation in control statements by using a loops for loops. How it is possible means we need to specify the loop with the conditional statements. In a control statement, we need to specify a conditional statement also by using keywords. This is the main part. We before we want to start, we get started. We before we perform read, write, update, and remove operations in control statement, we'll get to know about basic terminology, basic syntax about loops and conditional statements. And today we are going to discuss up to only else if. Why? Because these are the main logical programming. Yes. And conditional statements. In conditional statement, as like I said, we'll control a data elements in control statements using a loop. In conditional statement, we specify start and stop value with the step. The condition initializing either or, neither nor. Basic synonym of if and else in English is either or, neither nor. Likewise, we execute a program conditional statements. These okay. These keywords are going to be used for a breaking of a condition or breaking a program. This and conditions. We'll move to further slide. In for loop, see, I'm showing you the example with a live example. Have a look once. Main object, which is X here. The syntax is main object, which is X. We specified a range. Main object. And we are using for loop for with the instant object N. Why we are calling instant object means We are storing a output in n value for a while of execution of a program. This is an catch file, catch object. This is an catch object which we can use only in this loop for loop. And also we can specify the condition inside a for loop. We can also use a conditional statement to be printed, to get update, remove, and rewrite the operations inside a for loop. We can also perform, which I said, we can perform update, remove, read operations with the using of conditional statements, which is most important logical programming is this looping. To get a complete idea, first you need to know about what the perfect execution of for and while loop firstly. Then after we'll move to how to execute those control and conditional statements in single program. Okay, this is an instant object. Why? Because we are calling this instant object to execute an operation with a conditional statement also. This object is called as instant object, which stores a value also. Yes, we'll move to on the slide. While in while also we'll take an example for this also. With live example, you get an idea. First, what we need to create means we need to create an object of 90. Okay, main object, which is main object, and I need to specify while need to specify condition here. The condition rational operators. Before you are going to know about rational operations, you need to know about rational operators. Which are the rational operators? Means, see here, rational operators greater than or equal to, is equal to, is not equal to, and operation must be represented as double operators, and logical operators and are not, which we are specifying in conditional statements. Logical operators and rational operators, these are the operators we are going to perform in these logical programming. Mainly these are the basic terminology for a Python programmers. Not only a Python programmers, for any language programming, these are the basic terminologies. And we need to also specify increment and decrement order also. Post increment, pre-increment, post decrement, pre-decrement. See, the operator post decrement means after an object will specify increment operators, which we are using plus, and pre-increment, which we specify object at last. After specifying an operator, we insert an object. This is how to represent the increment operators. And see, look at the screen once. I'll show you how to execute while. I need to specify a condition. Now I'm taking I greater than 100. And here I am using a colon. After colon, I need to specify a indentation, which is space, block of code, which is block of code, and I'm printing X. I'm printing value is greater than main object. Give main object, and I am okay. No problem. We for this I can perform an increment operation also for this. See how I print, how I perform, how do we perform. Sorry, my I plus R equal to 100. I'm performing an operation which is increment operation until equal to 100. Start point is 90 and end point is 100, and my increment is plus 1. Here I need to specify increment operation number 1. We can execute a set of statements in a condition in while loop. We are specifying a start value in object 90, which we specify 90. We can decide end value by using a condition which is rational operation I greater than 100. We can decide an end value. Now I can print a value. I can print a x value. I have taken x here. Yeah, okay. And by using increment operation, we can perform. I can perform these executions 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 90. Likewise. And by now I'm using increment operator. Increment operator. I have once again I'm repeating. I have specified a start value in a main object, which is x is equals to 90, and I decided a value with the condition x greater than 100, along with an operation increment operator plus 1. Increment operator plus 1. Now I am executing this program. Uh, yeah, okay. Less than 100. Yes. Because see, x less than 100. I have specified greater than because it gets x is 90, and I'm specifying x greater than 100 as a condition. So it it is no output for in a. Here, as you can see the screen, printed screen, output screen, see 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. And I am not printing 100. Why? Because 100 is on my end value. Already I specified. When it gets the execute execution of x greater than x less than 100, the statement get false and the loop gets successfully true. This is a process of while loop. Without specifying any read, write, remove operations in while loop. This is a basic syntax of loop, while loop. And we'll move further. Right? Else if, here it is, main, main, main controlling statement. Else conditional statement. Sorry, it is not a conditional statement. Sorry. Mistake. Conditional statement. See, yeah. Now we'll move to slide of conditional statement. In conditional statement, I have said that, and again I'm repeating this. Conditional statement is specified with the start and stop value. With the step is a condition. We initialize in a if or else or in a else statement to perform and any rational operations in a given condition. As like condition get false, statement executes successfully. In if else to perform an any operation. See, as you are seeing in a screen, to perform an any rational operation in a given condition. As you see with an example, you'll get an idea. Without an example, you won't get any idea. X equals to 90 and y equal to 100. If what I'm specifying is a greater than x is greater than y, and I'm specifying indentation level also, and I'm printing the value. Yes, if x greater than y is an true, it prints an output as a s. Else the statement, if the statement is false, it prints no. See now, the statement x greater than y. X greater than y. Print is else print no. Yes, it is no. Y is greater value. See, as you see in output, you'll get a complete idea. Y is greater than x, and I'm specifying a condition rational operation x greater than y. After successful execution of conditional statement, the output has been successfully executed. Main objects x and y are the main objects, and I'm specifying a if loop using operational operations. Yes, operational statement also, and operation, rational operation, and I'm printing a value if or else. This is a syntax of this. And let's move to else if. In this only, I can print again. See how I print L if x less than y. Print state, statement true. Statement true. What is a else if means? We are specifying again a condition. Else if means we can perform a multiple rational operations in a single program by using else if. Multiple rational operations in a single program, code of block with the code of block with the using of rational operation. This is an else if condition. Yes. This is about today's session, and we are going to discuss about nested if in further sessions. Okay. If you have if you are having any doubt regarding these conditional and control statements, text me in a short box. I'll explain you clearly. Why? Because this is an important programming step for any programmer. From tomorrow, we are going to discuss deeply. We are going to specify statements. In control statement, we are going to specify. Can you repeat the program if else? Okay. Okay. See, what I'm specifying here is I have created two objects, main objects, and I am performing an rational operation as a condition which is x greater than y. In x greater than y, as we see, as we know, x is 90 and y is equals to 100. Actually, y greater than x, as we know. And we are giving a condition x greater than y. If it is true, print yes, or else print no. I have given a statement. If it is true, print true, else print it no. I have given this. Main objects, and I'm specifying rational operation which is x greater than y. If x greater than y, it get prints yes, or else it prints no. See, for example, y greater than x will specify x greater than y greater than x. See, it prints yes. See the statement output. Yes, it get prints yes. If we specify x greater than y, it prints no. Why? Because the condition rational operation is false. So it get printing no. If the rational operation get true, it prints S if statement. If the rational operation is true, it prints if statements. If the rational operation condition is false, it prints else statement. Have you cleared? Abhishek, did you got it? Did you get it? Yeah. See, we are going to deep programming. So please be care and be concentrate in programming in further sessions. I'm going to give you two basic beginner programming tasks by tomorrow. Then after we are going to discuss a small project which is web development, small web page. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Having any queries? Vani, Bhumika, Naya, if you are having any queries, text me in short text. No, sir. Okay. Okay. If it is possible, I may take at 2 o'clock also again a session. Why? Because I have not taken since 2 days now. If my time slot is free, I may take at 2 to 3 also today. If you are okay. Okay, ma? If you are okay. Okay. Okay then. Here we end our session. Thank you all for attending the classes. Thank you.